This video is to pick up where Brandon Policani and Dominic Osborne left off on the teardown of the Seagate Central 4TB NAS. I lost a drive, or I thought I lost a drive, after using this for a couple of months in a low ventilation environment. Pulled the drive, tried to recover using standard means, it wouldn't recover. Easiest thing to do, buy another one, tear it apart, and see if I could swap the drives. Take a look at Brandon and Dominic's videos for how to tear it apart. But once you get torn apart, this is what it boils down to. You have your screen mesh from the top. Looks nice and decorative. It's actually very critical, and it's part of the thermal cooling process. Those tabs actually connect via heat conduits to the drive chassis. The copper tabs there actually go, the drive lived right in here, actually connect to the drive, and their whole purpose is to conduct heat away from the drive, away from the CPU, around the plastic, and into this wire mesh. This wire mesh then radiates the heat into the room. In a low ventilation environment, it doesn't work. And what ended up happening in my case was the processor board cooked. So, end story, bought a second one because I really didn't care about the chassis. All I wanted was the drive. It was only $10 more than the drive itself. Tore it apart, removed the drive. Once you get down into the chassis, you'll see these shock mounted feet. They are mounted here, here, there, and there to the drive. Once you get those feet off, the drive will slide out in that direction. And if you look at the chassis, you can see the esata connector for the drive. It was simple as taking the drive from the other chassis, plugging it in, applying power and Ethernet, and then backing it up to another device I had. In this case, the new drive, using a different type of drive connector. Criticisms of the device: heat dissipation stinks. It probably works really well in a lab environment, but trying to use the chassis to conduct the heat, to move the heat through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mounting points to this wire mesh probably worked really well in simulation. Doesn't work well in practice. That's my take. This was Matt.